is because when I thought about it, I realized it's what I've been doing for the last 30 years in my work in addiction treatment. I'm basically a psychedelic guide. And what I mean by that is I'm really into helping people explore spirituality, right? And grow in spirituality. And I especially like to create situations that enhance or facilitate that spiritual experience. I actually, for years, when I ran my treatment program, I realized I came up with the term spiritual choreographer. I called myself, I'm a spiritual choreographer, whether it's my rock musical theater productions or my meditation groups that I would do or campouts, wilderness retreats. I was always trying to create settings that enhance or facilitate spiritual growth or exploration. And so I realized, I sort of thought, I'm a psychedelic guide, and that's sort of what I base this talk on. But then I started, the more I thought about this and talked about it, I realized I'm a psychedelic guide without the chemicals. And I shared in that talk that I've had a lot of experience in spiritual exploration and in doing different traditions. And I used to ask the teachers I was working with, what do I do as a recovering addict if you guys break out the peyote and that type of thing? And the answer I always got was, you don't need the plants to get there. And I can go on, as I did in my talk there, to explain, what I came to find out, even though I didn't believe him at the time. Right, you're saying if I beat the drum hard enough, I can have some kind of psychedelic experience, because that's what I thought they meant. And all I say today is I can attest to the fact I've had more powerful experiences in ceremonial activities than I have on any LSD trip I ever took. So that's one point about the psychedelic experience without the chemicals. Because again, back to what we're doing here for Friday Afternoon Decompress. Then also last week, for my Friday Afternoon Decompress, which I think I didn't deliver until Sunday, I was out sick, remember? I did a very particularly psychedelic, trippy type of musical performance. And I said the intention for that week was simply, I called it like open skate at the hockey rink. Anybody can go out there and do whatever you want. There's no order, there's no intention, there's no instructions for this meditation. I just created a very ethereal, mesmerizing, trancy music kind of thing and said, let you do whatever you want with this, whether you want to lay down and do a full-blown, go into a deep trance meditation. I will certainly create that for you and you'll be able to do that. Or if you just want to have this as music that you have on while you're sitting at your computer working and it's very soothing and relaxing, or if you want to use it to try and go to sleep, whatever you want. And so that's what we did for the meditation last week. Well, I took the recording of that, or the video actually, and I enhanced it. I added a little bit more music to it, and then I got creative with my video editing skills, and I made it a visual thing also. And the result is this video I'm going to share with you now. Let's see, I've got another slide here. So I made this video. It's pretty trippy. It's really what it is. It was all in response to this talk that I did, thinking about this psychedelic without the chemicals. And I thought, I'm going to show you psychedelic without the chemicals. And I put together a video of that, a new video. I enhanced, edited, revised the video from the meditation with lots of graphics, etc. And I cut it down so it's not quite as long as it was. And I packaged that up in this video that I've called Psychedelic But Sober. I have not put this up on YouTube yet. I'm sharing this with you guys here so far. For you, this is exclusive to you. I'm still just sort of tweaking this and tweaking, no pun intended. That's an unfortunate choice of word to use in our psychedelic talk, right? I'm tweaking the video. But one, I'm just still seeing how this works, how it plays. No talking. I'm going to put this up on YouTube at some point. I'm sort of seeing there might be some legs for this, creating videos like this with no instruction at the beginning, but just more for the music part of it, or some people can use it for the full deep meditation. I wouldn't be, between you and me in here in our private group, I wouldn't be surprised if this could catch on and a lot of people end up liking to look at this while they are under the influence of chemicals. But what I feel good about is that it might be a way to carry a positive message. You don't need the chemicals to get there, and maybe that ends up being a way to, like I say, reach more people, carry a message. Hey, it can be cool to be sober. You don't need the chemicals to get there. You can have just as powerful experiences. So what I'm going to do here today, I'm going to share this video with you right now. I'm going to hit play here in a second, and you will have this to be able to, and again, I'm not quite sure how this works. You might want to watch it because it's got pretty cool visual graphics in there. But again, put on headphones. This, like I say, this one worked pretty well. It's got a pretty good drum in there that I think sort of rings through your whole body. Put on some headphones, lay down, let yourself go into a trance. I think it'll probably take you there. Again, however you want to use it. I shared it with a friend who's in treatment right now. He texted me and said that he played it for his whole treatment group. They put it on the big speakers in their group room, and the whole group listened to it. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Well, if you're listening live, you can obviously hit pause and get yourself set, but I'll give you a second if you want to get yourself Friday afternoon decompress, a chance to take, this video is 11 minutes long, I think. Take a few moments out to unwind, to relax. Maybe we step out. The busy week is over. Let's be good to ourselves. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's shift gears into some self-care, some enjoying ourselves away from the stress of the work week, if the work week is over for you. But so go ahead and get yourself situated. Get some headphones. It sounds really good in headphones. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play here for our video. Okay, so there you have it. I'm speaking quietly for a second here in case you are meditating and coming out of this. Some of you aren't meditating, and just be patient with me. I don't want to blow people out of the water. So, if you did meditate, I always invite you when you get done, before you open your eyes, to just pay attention to how you feel at the moment. Pay attention to how your body feels, the energy. Before you open your eyes, it's always a good idea to remember. That's a powerful word, an important word. Remember everything you experienced during your meditation. What thoughts popped into your mind, the random stuff? Lots of times they have very special divine meaning, even though it looks like just a random thought. What did you think about? What did you see anything? Did you get taken to any memories? That type of thing. Pay attention to how your body feels and think about this transition from coming out of that meditative state into your normal waking state. I often open my eyes very gradually to pay attention to that shift from the two states. And then lastly, think about being able to keep the energy that you were at during your meditation. If you feel peaceful, energized, spiritually connected, think about being able to stay with that energy as you resume your waking state and continue throughout the day in your regular activities. Okay, so I'll be curious. I would really love some feedback. Give me some comments in this one, please, about what your experience was. You know, I opened up with a conversation about this whole psychedelic thing and psychedelic without chemicals and what is it that we're searching for through our drug use, etc. And I'd really love to see some comments, your thoughts, responses to that. Tell me what the video was like. Did you watch it or did you shut your eyes and listen to it? I think about, if I should just make these available as MP3s so you don't get distracted with watching the video. I'm still sort of figuring this out, if this is for just audio stuff or obviously delivering this through the video format. So I'd love your feedback. Hope that was something that you were able to enjoy, and you can continue using this. You can always come back on the page here and play that again. I'm going to have it available on YouTube at some point, and like I say, I might make it available just as MP3 playlist, all these meditations also. So again, I appreciate any feedback, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, guys.